Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at a Zoroark Roxie deck here. It's a cool idea that I built the other day, and we're going to be trying it out today. The whole idea behind the deck is using Roxie to get rid of Pokemon, specifically your Weezings and Koffings, to get extra damage on the board, and also power up Zoroark's Night Punishment attack, which is 20 damage for each Pokemon discard, so you need 10 to do 200 damage max, and we can set up some cool numbers with Shrine and the Roxies. And I have so many cool other Roxie ideas in mind, so expect to see more Roxie videos in the future. It's just opened the door up to a lot of really cool ideas, so yeah, more Roxie videos soon, Kappa. Now, we do have some other Pokemon in the deck, of course, to help us out. I got Spiritomb, and I am playing Mimikyu in the deck. It's a really cool idea I put in here. Now, yeah, Zoroark, just get Pokemon that discard, build a Night Punishment. The only downside of this card, though, is, of course, we do need 2 energy to attack. We need a Dark and a DC, so it's a little slow, but we can make it work. So before we get in the video, of course, show 2 of the sponsor card cover and TCG, guys. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO packs, or any PTCGO codes in general, if you're trying to get Unbroken Bonds codes, or Hidden Fates codes, or Cosmic Eclipse codes still, get them over at card cover and TCG, and they have all the other PTCGO codes you're hopefully looking for, like Sleeve codes, Trainer Kit codes, Evolution Kit codes, or specific Pokemon GX codes, like Reshizard codes, or Trevnor codes, or the Evolution codes. Get them over at Card Cover and TCG. If you get anything from there, guys, use code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. Support the channel, help yourself out, and of course, help out Card Cover. So yeah, shout out to our sponsor, use code LDF. Now let's look at the list. So, this is a bit of a timely deck. You're spreading a lot of damage through stuff like Shrine, and the Weezings, and the Roxies, and the Koffing and stuff like that. And then you're trying to build up for a Night Punishment to knock stuff out. Again, it does need 200 to attack, which is pretty annoying, but there are some cool scenarios you can do, though. One of the other cool things I put on the deck is Mimikyu. We build up a lot of damage on something, even like, you know, obviously Dragon Pokemon like ADP or, you know, Giratina Garchomp, but also we can do this against any Tag Team Pokemon in general, and then we can knock them out with Let's Snuggle and Fall with a counter gain unit energy. It's the whole idea behind this Mimikyu is doing combos like that. I am playing Tyrogue again. This deck is a little bit more slower. Zoroark needing the 2 energy means you have to go Dark Energy and then triple energy to attack. But Tyrogue can help us out. Getting that extra 30 on the board can make all the difference when we're building up damage with Roxie, and of course, when we're using Shrine and stuff like that. The Tyrogue can be really useful. It has a free retreat cost also, so it's a nice card to put in here. I actually really like Tyrogue in this deck quite a bit. Bratty Kick can help us set up numbers we need, especially for stuff like Mimikyu and of course Tapu Lele, which I do play Tapu Lele. Also, we can do stuff with Magical Swap because we are sort of a spread deck, and also we have Psy Wave, which can also knock stuff out. I am playing Spiritomb as a backup attacker. Now, I'm not playing any Hustles or Rainbows in this deck, or Jinx, which is something I would consider, but I probably will end up doing a Spiritomb deck eventually with Roxie and maybe Gengar. I'm probably going to do something with that. I'm tweaking with that idea currently, so I might do a Spiritomb Roxie Gengar deck soon, more focused on Spiritomb, but it is a nice backup attacker. But even just doing Anguish Cry to even just poke for 70 damage honestly makes all the difference in this deck. And we can do cool things, you know, we go Night Punishment, and then we can finish the game off with a Let's Snuggle and Fall for 1 energy thanks to counter gain, so there are some cool ideas there. I am playing a heavy count of Jirachi for the setup, but that's it for our Pokemon. I've gone heavy with the Weezing count. You could technically add a spread Weezing in this deck with Splattering Sludge, if you really wanted to, but I've just gone heavy on the Koffing and Weezing just to keep spreading, because they're just discard bait at the end of the day. But I actually could see the other Weezing going in this deck too. I think that's actually not a bad idea either. I just never thought of it at the time. I've already recorded the video. Going to the items now, I got Great Catcher. I would probably consider 2 of these. I got 2 treasures for Pokémon. Treasure combos for the Weezings and the Koffing, and also gets rid of stuff in your hand, like Pokemon. I am playing a Switch, 2 Shrine of Punishment for extra damage, 4 Cynthia, 4 Roxie, of course, and I am playing 2 Caitlin Cynthia, because it gets you back Roxie, and you can discard a Pokemon with this card too. I got 1 counter gain, along with 2 Escape Board. Again, no Hustle Belt, no Rainbow Energy. We got 4 triples, 4 units, and 3 darks. I would probably consider putting in Rainbows and Hustles in this deck. I actually think Rainbow might be better than Hustle in general. It's just more energy outs to finding energy for Mimikyu and Lele. So I actually think we should put Rainbow Energy in here. I just didn't put it in here, but we can probably put it in if we really needed to. But this is the deck the list I've gone with here. It's a really cool idea, and again, I actually do like that idea of using Spiritomb with Roxie and stuff like that, so I'll probably do a video on that eventually. But yeah, this is what we're working with for now, so let's go show it off in PTCGO and see the deck in action and see if we can win any games. Alright guys, we're going to get a game now or two with the Zoroark Roxie deck. We're up against a fire deck here, which will be pretty interesting. For the last hour, I've been playing against nothing but reset stamp heavy decks, which has been really pissing me off, so hopefully we don't have to play against another one, because I'm literally going insane at how many we had to play against in trying to like make this video. So I usually just cut out games where I get too like complaining or I get too annoyed. But That's why I didn't see any. Okay, so we're gonna get a Tapu Lele start. Not ideal. That's fine, though. We at least have Roxie and Koffing. If we can draw into one of our Pokemon here, we can do a Roxie for 2 of our boys, which is pretty good. Okay, we got a Jirachi. I guess it'll just be a Cynthia turn, in all honesty. I think this is just going to be one of our little Cynthia turns. We'll get Zorua? Or Spiritomb? No, we'll get Zorua. For now. We don't know what we're up against just yet. My opponent, most likely just playing a Firebox deck, I guess. And, oh, wow. That's a pretty good hand. Oh, my gosh. We got Roxie and 2 Weezings just flat out in our hand. Looking pretty spicy. We couldn't move the Tapu Lele, though, unfortunately. That's completely fine, though. Lele can stick around for, like, 1 turn. There's a Giant Hearth. So they're probably just playing a Firebox deck, I'm guessing. Something like Ninetales could be kind of disruptive. Knocking out my Zoroarks might not be very fun. I guess Ninetales would be bad for Zoroark, because technically they could just knock him out very easily. This might be more of a Spiritomb type of thing. They're just going to Welder the Salandit. Okay, that means we're safe here. There's a Reshizard coming down, which is perfect, because that is where we want to direct our Weezing damage to. But there is that pesky Vulpix, which means now we have to deal with Ninetales knocking out our stuff on the bench, which is not fun. But we can knock out the Zard, though, with that Mimikyu-GX, though, if we do fall behind in prizes, which is pretty good. There's another Roxie. That's pretty lit. We'll go for it. Maybe I should have evolved the Ditto on the off chance it gets knocked out. I don't know. It's probably not going to, though. And what are we looking at here? Alright, not bad. We got a switch, though, which is good. We actually have a decent hand. We can do another little Roxie thing next turn. We are getting a lot of damage on the board, which is nice. That Ditto's getting pretty weak. If that thing does not evolve next turn, we will have a knockout on it. We'll go into Jirachi, and we'll go for a Stellar Wish for that Shrine. That is a really good card to take. Alright, now we're in a pretty good spot, I would say. We can get that Shrine in play. Zard's taking some good damage. And we are going to maybe set up for that Mimikyu play we want to do, where we knock that out, maybe with Mimikyu. And for some reason, he just builds up on the bench, too. We could just GX it. Mimikyu's check attack does shuffle one of their bench Pokemon, all cards set back in their deck. So we could also use that to our advantage and maybe force that thing back into the deck with Mimikyu at some point. If he decides to stick with Salandit in the active, and this thing gets like 4 energy on it, we can just put it back in the deck. To be fair, though, it's not that big of a deal because we can still knock it out fairly easily with either Zoroark or Mimikyu. I don't think there's a way to heal the Zard, and that is important to note. He did have a Welder for 2. Rip. Let's see if that Ditto evolves. Oh, he can get a Dedenne here, which is fine. Dedenne is actually something that is good to see him play because it's an easy magical swap target. It's also a really good Pokemon in general to see him play. Actually, in fairness, we can maybe win with magical swap too, considering he's got a lot of low HP Pokemon in play. Especially, like, Ninetales, what, has 90 HP, 100 day? I don't know. Ninetales is stupid. Yep, 4 energy. Fine by me. He might knock me out here. If he does, we'll swing with Zoroark. Yeah, it looks like he will take a knockout. Hopefully we can draw a Pokemon here. Because we can do more damage with Zoroark, because we can treasure away that Pokemon. Let's see if the Shrine sticks. It does. Okay, good. Could also hit him with Lele, do 80 damage to him, but I think we go in with Zoroark. I think I'd rather save the Lele, especially with those things on the bench. We actually will get a knockout on Ditto here. I don't know if I want to go Psywave or if I want to just go with Night Punishment. Night Punishment might be better, but we're not going to knock it out. I think we'll go with Lele. The problem is, though, then Zoroark gets knocked out by... I don't know. We could counter game, though. I don't know. We did draw a Pokemon, which is good. Oh, okay. We'll treasure away the Zorua, because we actually want to keep the Spiritomb, I think. Which Spiritomb is actually pretty good here. Spiritomb is a important Pokemon in this matchup. Maybe I should have went with Zoroark. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get the Weezings. Go for Roxie. We are going to knock out that Ditto. That does disrupt our magical swap play I wanted to do. I would have knocked out that thing, probably. Whoa, what is his hand? Okay, we got the Unenergy, though, which is good. We have a Jirachi, I guess, which is fine, too. Let's knock out all these boys. This thing's going to take a lot of damage. We can finish him off with Zoroark next turn. What's our prize? Another Zoroark, not bad. So yeah, we're only doing like 60, so yeah, we're only going to be doing 120. It's better to just swing with Lele, I think. Lele is kind of like an anomaly here. And we can knock him out with Zoroark next turn. He could Ninetales one of my Zoroarks up. This is one of the issues with Zoroark, and use 2 energy. But we can also surprise him with a knockout with Mimikyu or something. He does get the Ninetales. That's a rip. He's probably going to knock out Zoroark here, because he sees it as a bigger threat. He's got 80 HP, though. If we can hit another Roxie play, we can knock him out with the Shine Sticks, too. And I guess Lele sticking around is fine, because we can actually just magical swap here if we wanted to, also. So I don't know. Lele might be a bigger threat for him. Like, Zoroark can knock out the Zard, yeah, but maybe the Lele is the bigger threat. We need to start getting Spiritomb in play, though. Oh, he's actually just going to knock out Lele. Okay, that's fine. So we can knock this thing out. He didn't really get anything else established there. No Salazzles in play. Not bad. Let's see what we draw. Another unit, really. Can we get a Cynthia here? We get nothing? Are you kidding me? That's pretty annoying. We'll see if Zoroark lives here, too. It might. He has to move something, so if Zoroark can survive the turn, that'd be great. And if it gets knocked out, he's going to fuel up the other Zoroark. We'll take our 2 prizes. 3 prizes, sorry. There's a Pokecom. That's good. There's another Zoroark. Can we get a supporter if there's prize? No, we get a Shrine. I guess the Shrine's okay, because I'm expecting that to get bumped soon. We can Pokecom, though, for Spiritomb, finally. Or we can get, our thing. Oh, he does have another Zard. Okay, he has to get a lot here, I think, to knock me out, so we'll probably be safe. I know I just jinxed that, but we'll see. We better be safe. I hope I didn't just jinx that. We might have to just poke this thing with Spiritomb, maybe, and then set up for a knockout with, okay, only 1 energy. We're definitely safe. With a knockout from, what's his face? Mimikyu. Because we can Mimikyu knock this thing out if he goes down to 1 prize card. So I actually don't really think we need to take any prizes right now. I mean, we don't have Lele anymore. We can actually win with Lele here, I think, thanks to these 2. But the Lele play, the Lele option is gone, unfortunately. But what we can do is make him go down to 1 prize, as long as it doesn't stamp me or something stupid. Like, literally why I've been losing all my games, because of reset stamp. But they were all playing Miss Maggie's builds, so yeah, that combo is so fair. He does have another counter stadium. That's fine, though. I think just getting any value out of Shrine is worth it. Okay, we do get a Spiritomb, which is good. I think we'll just go here. I can need to save that for Mimikyu. So what we'll do is we'll taunt. Okay, what can I bring in? Oh, there's nothing really to bring in here. I think we'll just bring in the Dedenne. I think Salazzle is a 2 retreat, so next time we'll bring in Salazzle. We're bringing the Dedenne, though. We're not going to do anything else right now. Yeah, I figured he'd move this, but that's fine. Alright, let's see if he has a Welder. He's got 5 cards. What are the odds he has that 1 Welder that he usually has? Okay, he finally can get a Salazzle in play. He's played 2 Welders, though, so we'll see if he gets another Welder. He can't do any Dedennes here. He could go... I guess he can go Jirachi and find, like, a switch combo. He's gonna dig for that Welder, though, so we'll see if he hits it or not. He does evolve this guy. Okay, no, it has a 1 retreat. So everything in play, other than the Zard, would have a 1 retreat cost. We never want to bring in that Zard, though. He could knock out Jirachi, possibly with Ninetales. But again, if he goes down to 1 prize, we'll try to win with Mimikyu. That's going to be our goal. Or we can just poke it and then win with Night Punishment. That's also one of our options. That's why I like just, you know, getting the extra energy on the Zoroark. Just that's a 2 retreat cost. So it looks like he'll go for Double Blaze here. Is he going to do Roast Reveal? No, it's just a Double Blaze GX. So I think we poke with Spiritomb, maybe. And then we can try to win with Mimikyu in a couple turns. Let's see, we draw Koffing. Okay, that's good. If we can hit Roxie. Okay, we don't. We do get a Caitlin Cynthia, though, which I will take. Get rid of one of these Zoroarks. We can also get a Zorua down if we wanted to. Let's take Roxie. Maybe we should take in Cynthia in the long run, but drawing 6 is better. There is the Mimikyu. We do get a Great Catcher, too. Is that game? We didn't get a triple. Actually don't know if that's game. I think he's 10. I think we're 10 damage off? 30, 60, 70. Yeah, we're only doing 70. Yeah, he's 20 damage off. But then we win with Roxy. Okay, we'll do this. We'll Pokemon back the Zoroark. We'll get another Tomb. We set up a win condition with Spiritomb too. We will win next turn no matter what. Even we don't really need to do the Mimikyu on the Zard, though that option is available to us. I'm fine with just poking him. I'm not expecting to get reset stamped. I pray I don't, though. I guess if I do, I should be prepared. But we can poke this for the Mimikyu play if we want to do that. Or we can set up a win on the Dedenne. We would just need a triple or a... No, yeah, we win with Spiritomb. We don't need the triple. Spiritomb would win us. Yeah, so we should win next turn no matter what, unless he reset stamps me. That's literally why I've been losing most of these games that I've been trying to find with this deck for like the past half hour, is just I keep getting reset stamped out of the game. Even with Jirachi, I'm still like just, because we play so many Pokemon, right? We just brick into a hand of Pokemon. Alright, let's see. As long as we don't get stamped here, we should be good to try to win. There's nothing he can really do. I get, like, he could roast. I guess he could Night Temptations, knock out Jirachi, and then stamp me. I pray he doesn't play stamp. I'm getting tired of losing to reset stamp, bro. Alright. Just announce Flare Strike so I can win the game, please and thank you. So we can just get this over with. Please, just announce and knock me out with Flare Strike. Oh, he switches into the Salazzle? I guess that can knock me out too, which is smart. Okay, yeah, because Zoroark would actually knock this out. Okay, yeah, so we saw that coming. Okay, fair play. But that is going to be game. We can knock out Dedenne, or we can knock out the Zard, though, too, if we get lucky. So let's go for it. Let's go Roxy, 1-2. Try to win with Zoroark, maybe go out in style. There we go. We do find a triple. That is going to be game. Weezing Roxy spread with Zoroark, taking down a Ability Zard deck, most likely. And we didn't get reset stamped out of the game, which is just amazing. That was getting super annoying. So yeah, we can knock out the Zard here. We definitely have 10 Pokemon. That's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's 10. Don't know why I need to count. Whoops, I actually didn't even mean to press that. That was an accident. Take the treasure. Retreat into Zoroark. Great Catcher. Bring in that Zard. Attach the triple. And Night Punishment for 200 damage for the game. Taking down a Zard deck. This matchup shouldn't be that bad, to be honest. This is not a bad matchup because you can do a lot of cool things with the math. And that showcased the deck. Did he have a reset stamp? I'm really curious to see if he had stamp in the deck. No stamps. He had Scoop Up. How many did he play? Just like the one, though. Okay, so that's fine. Because Scoop Up also could have been an issue. Healing the Zard or Dedenne could have been pretty bad. But yeah, that is what the deck tries to do, guys. With all the damage manipulation you can do with the Roxy and the Shrine and all that stuff, you set up scenarios like that where you can win the game. And that was a pretty good match. Let's see you guys in another game. Alright, guys, let's get into another game here with the Zoroark Roxy deck. Taking down Ability Zard is pretty good. We'll see what we're up against next here. A Fire Dragon deck. Okay. Another Zard deck, I guess. Could be a green Zard deck, which is a little bit harder to beat because of, unfortunately, annoying stuff like Malana. But it looks like they're not playing green Zard because they are going first. And it looks like we're going to get a pretty fair hand. We'll probably Pokecom. I don't, once again, want to reveal the Mimikyu because we want to surprise the opponent with it. But maybe we have to reveal Mimikyu here because I might just want to get a Zorua down and, you know, get an energy on it. We'll see. We'll see what they're playing. Okay, it's another Zard deck. They have Moltres, though. What does this do? Attach a fire energy from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. I don't know why they wouldn't start with that Moltres, then. But okay. They're going to Hearth away a Moltres. Okay. Gotta watch out here as to what they're playing. They could be using a more focused... Okay, they get a double Welder. Okay. Look at that Welder. They are going to be doing 200 damage turn 1. Yep. Seems about right. Let's see what we draw. Okay, on the Cynthia. We're definitely going to bench the Spiritomb, I think. That's actually going to be good. Sadly, there's no way we can really get a Roxy playoff here. I think we got to reveal the Mimikyu. They're probably not going to see anything coming, though, so I think we'll be okay. We'll get ourselves that little Zorua, try to up a Zoroark. Jirachi might be a goner here. We'll see if we can get another Jirachi, though. What are we looking at here? Shrine's good. Okay, we do find another Jirachi. Kind of at the expense of not doing a Roxie next turn. Wait, did I feel like I just said we found a Roxie. I could also get Tyrogue. I actually wouldn't mind getting Tyrogue either. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna get Tyrogue. We're gonna be ballsy. We're gonna get the Tyrogue. Sorry, Jirachi, but you're gonna be a goner here. Ooh, we do find an escape board. So we could, in theory, go into Spiritomb. We'll definitely take the escape board. I could just bring in the Tyrogue and sacrifice it. Yeah, you know what? I think that's fine, because this is going to be the only Tyrogue turn. We're probably going to start attacking him next turn with Spiritomb. We do hit heads. Alright, nice. Yeah, it's going to be our little Tyrogue turn. The problem is, though, we might be playing heals like Great Potion, Mallow, and Lana might be in the deck, too, which is going to make this a lot harder to beat. He does have a Counter Stadium in his hand. Rip. That's a rip. Another Zard coming down. And currently we only have one Pokemon in the discard pile, so we kind of have to just swing with Spiritomb. There's the green! Gets 2 Welders, so yeah, he's definitely playing heals in his deck, which is not fun for us. Not fun at all. Surprisingly, he just got 2 Welders, though. I don't know why he got both Welders. Okay. 1 Tyrogue down. See what we draw. Another Zorua. Okay, cool. We'll bench that. We'll Building Spite. Play the Cynthia. See if we can get a Roxie play for next turn. We do. We didn't get any Weezings or Koffings, though, unfortunately. Alright, another Shrine's good. Especially because he got those 2 Welders. We didn't get energy of the Spiritomb, I just realized. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. We could bring in the Zard and then pray he doesn't have 2 energies. We can also just hit him here for 20. That seems pretty stupid, though. Kind of wish I played Hustle Belt, but I might just bring in the Zorua. Obviously, we don't want to lose Jirachi, so I think I'm just going to give up Zorua here. I would have gave up Zoroark, because it does put 2 extra Pokemon in the discard pile, which was kind of the whole idea, but I have an energy on it already, so we can't really waste it. So I think I feed him the Zoroark. If we did go into Zorua, I mean, I guess we went into Zoroark, we could have technically, could have, I guess we could have brought in the Moltres, but he just retreats. He already had the Welder 2 energies, that's just great. But yeah, I don't want to give up Zoroark, though, it's just not worth it. We need to start attacking with Spiritomb soon. Hopefully the Shrine sticks. If Shrine can stick for like 2 or 3 more turns, I'll be happy. We actually could set up that Mimikyu play here, too. We could go for a Roxie here. See if we can draw something. Switch. Never mind. Maybe I will just Roxie these 2 Zoroarks away. Let's see what Stellar Wish gives me. Treasure? Okay. That actually works out. So I guess we will be losing both Zoroarks here. But as long as we didn't prize 2 others, this is fine, because then we can get rid of 2... Okay, we got both in the deck, so I don't really care about this. So we can actually go with the Weezing play I wanted to do. We can get rid of one of our Weezings. We could try to swing with Zoroark this turn too, maybe. Never mind, that just didn't really give us much to work with. No other basics, which is kind of disappointing. We do have Roxie 2 Weezings again, though. So we'll just swing with Spiritomb here. We are setting up a win condition. We knock this out next turn, and then we knock this thing out, possibly with Mimikyu. The only thing that could disrupt me is heals. And he still has greens. And there's the first frickin' heal. Healing the active, though. Okay, that's fine. I think we're still hitting pretty hard here, right? We got 5, 7, 8... We're 1 Pokemon off of knocking him out, actually. But Shrine's sticking around. Okay, we're good. The Zard will get knocked out by Zoroark, as long as we don't whiff Zoroark, too. But I feel like that won't happen. Then we knock this thing out with Mimikyu. We did not whip the Zoroark at all. Beautiful. Let's go for Roxie. We need to try maybe get like another Spiritomb here too, possibly. No, we do get another batch of things though. We do have the Lele we can play down. Lele doesn't knock him out, does it? 80, no it doesn't. I'm gonna bench it though. Actually no, let's Stellar Wish first, see if we get Pokecom. No, we get another Roxie, we'll take it I guess. Sure, just keep hoarding Roxie in our hand. We'll bench this thing. Play the triple. We'll skateboard this. We'll go for Night Punishment. Now we gotta hope to not get reset stamped here because we can win the game by knocking this out with Mimikyu. We can win next turn if we can pull off that Mimikyu play. There's a Jirachi. There's a Spiritomb. There's a Koffing. So as long as we don't get stamped here, we can win. We'll see. He's got 6 cards in his hand. What are the odds he finds a reset stamp? Hopefully very low. This is a nail biter, folks. He could also heal again. That is also an issue. Okay, he has a Cynthia. Don't find two Great Potions, please and thank you. Oh, he's digging. He is digging. That is pretty scary. He hit the 2 mixed potions, didn't he? Or the Great Potions. Oh, he's digging again. Or the mixed herbs, whatever. I completely messed her name. I called them mixed potions. The mixed herbs. Another acro bike? Bro, how many did you hit? Okay, he's definitely going to get the 2 mixed herbs. Of course he will. Oh, he has a Torkoal. Alright. Does he have the 2 mixed herbs to heal? He doesn't. So all we got to do is hit counter gain Mimikyu and we win. And we actually have a few amount of ways to find it. We could just swing with Lele too, but we're obviously going for that Mimikyu win. Okay, let me see what he discarded there. So what does Torkoal even do? Put 4 fires from discard in your hand. Okay. We have so many outs here, it's actually insane. If we don't get this, I'm going to be very, very shocked. How many Pokecoms are left? 2? Just in case. Just in case we have to just go Lele Spiritomb. If we had reset stamp, I think we'd win. Okay, we're gonna go for Roxie first, because Stellar Wish can try to get us counter gain. There's... oh! Okay, the Roxie just straight up gave us the win. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And this is why the Mimikyu counter game play is so important in this deck. We had so many outs to dig in there. We had 2 Jirachis. So much could have happened. 340 damage. Take that, Reshizard. You big, bad, tough Pokemon. You ain't crap when you get bodied. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's PC video, guys, on the Zoroark deck. We showed off the deck pretty spectacularly here, I think, in this video. I'm glad we got to use that Mimikyu, because the Mimikyu is really good. But again, if you're up against any Dragon decks like ADP, that Mimikyu and the Tapu Lele really do go a long way. So you can kind of see how this deck works. I think it's actually a really cool deck. The only problem is, of course, Zoroark needing the 2 energy to attack. But other than that, I think this deck's actually pretty fun. You could, in theory, just go Spiritomb Weezing instead if you wanted to go more... just go more heavy on the Spiritomb. You can. I would maybe try to find fit Rainbow Energy in here. You could probably take out the Darks altogether, but that's good if the opponent has Viridian. I don't really know, but I found this deck to be really fun, and we definitely got to show off the deck pretty well, I think, and we definitely got to use it in that game, in this video, pretty well. But that'll wrap today's video, guys, on the Zoroark Roxie deck here. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to help we're reaching 7,000 or 6,500 subscribers. And as always, guys, check out our sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, down below too. If you get any codes there, use code LDF for the checkout. Get yourself a 5% discount on your purchase. I'll see you guys on the PTCGO video. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Follow me on Twitter down below too, and I'll see you guys on another video.